part of the movement to grow the beautiful game. Be a fan. Be part of Iowa's premier men's soccer team. Be part of the menace. And after each home game this season, your first drink is on us at the official Des Moines Menace post-game party at Legends American Grill. Redeem your ticket stub for a free Corona, Corona Light, or soft drink. Join us for these upcoming Menace games or find out more at menacesoccer.com.
This is Iowa. And here, we don't just dream of a better tomorrow, of a smarter way to do business or live, of perseverance and progress. We inspire it in others. We challenge the conventional, reimagine what it means to be better, and then dare ourselves to make it great. This is Iowa, and here, we don't just dream, we make history. This is Iowa.
Miss your hometown clothing store? The one that had it all? Everything to get the work done, all in one place? G&L Clothing is your hometown Iowa store. Stop in and see us, or we're only a click or phone call away. Family owned for nearly a century. G&L Clothing, 1801 Ingersoll, Des Moines.
G&L Clothing, your size, your style, we got it all.
Spring has arrived at the all-new Fireplace Superstore. Drop in and check out all the new 2017 patio furniture. At Fireplace Superstore, you will find Central Iowa's most complete outdoor furniture selection for your deck and patio, including gas and charcoal grills, fire pits, and wicker furniture. Get in on the early spring savings going on now. Fireplace Superstore has been creating your outdoor style for over 35 years. Fireplace Superstore just west of Homemakers on Douglas in Urbandale.
Repeat and referral and word of mouth. That's the main ways we receive our customers now, and after being here 10 years, that has just exploded for us. And that's a big area of our business because people like the way they were treated. Customer experience we can provide is second to none.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
Up to $11,000 off MSRP. Select new 2017 Ford F-150 Crew Cabs at the all-new Schottenkirk Ford of Indianola. Up to $12,000 off MSRP. Select new 17 Expedition. New 17 Ford Escapes starting at $18,995. With 11 dealerships in 3 states bidding on your trade, Schottenkirk Ford is in a position to give you more for your trade. As part of the Schottenkirk experience, now offering free pickup and delivery for Indianola service customers. The all-new Schottenkirk Ford of Indianola. SchottenkirkFord.com. Up to 11.
Be part of the movement to grow the beautiful game. Be a fan. Be part of Iowa's premier men's soccer team. Be part of the menace. And after each home game this season, your first drink is on us at the official Des Moines Menace post-game party at Legends American Grill. Redeem your ticket stub for a free Corona, Corona Light, or soft drink. Join us for these upcoming Menace games or find out more at menacesoccer.com.
Hi, Ron here, head coach of Westside Auto Pros. When your car's on the injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible. I know that. That's why you need to bring it here to Westside Auto Pros. I have a team of experts that can fix almost every automotive injury, whether it's a fractured joint, a brake, or if your car just got its bell rung, no problem. We can even do a complete physical on your car to make sure it's game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get it back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging it back here. Let's move it, move it, move it.
What? Get it. It's time for live high school soccer on the Central Iowa Sports Network. High school soccer on CISN.TV is brought to you by Schottenkirk Chevrolet, Shields, Atlantic Coca-Cola Bottling, G&L Clothing, Westside Auto Pros. Now let's go live to the CISN sports team for the action on the field.
What?
Get
Good evening and welcome to Valley High School for high school soccer here on CISN.TV. A doubleheader tonight, Valley hosting West Des Moines Dowling. And two rated teams in the girls matchup tonight. The West Des Moines Valley girls are in fourth place in the Class 3 rankings at 6-3. Dowling Catholic at 7-1, rated. Eight and 3 and number 11 in Linmar at 6-2, number 12, and rounding out the top 15 for the girls' rankings. Pleasant Valley at 13 with 7-4 record. Iowa City High at 6-4. Cedar Falls at 6-5 to come in at number 15. They were not ranked last week. Ankeny dropped out of the top 15 of the girls' rankings. These two teams. Valley coming in, losing 2 out of their last 3, trying to get back on track here a little bit tonight. They lost the And in the last match, Dowling beat them 3-0. So I don't know if that tells you anything if you look at the like matches there or not. It looks like Dowling at the better of it. And they've been on a pretty good roll here in playing Iowa teams. Haven't lost to one yet. Beat Fort Dodge 6-1. Abe Lincoln of Des Moines 5-1. Hoover 10-0. Iowa City Regina 2-1. Urbandale 1-0. And they had that 7 goals against that Manteno High School of Illinois, and of course 3 against Johnson. For the Valley girls, they beat Dallas. To that, one of the first fairly warm, humid days we've had so far here. So Valley and Dowling getting ready to match it up here in soccer. And we're ready for our starting lineups.
Maroons of Dowling High School and your Valley Tigers.
And
Now let's meet the starting lineups. First for Dowling. In goal, Sally Gowell.
Sally Gall in goal for
Number 2,
the junior.
Julie Dunlap.
Julie Dunlap,
3, Bree Kowalski.
Bree Kowalski,
Number 5, Lauren Broderick.
Lauren Broderick,
Number 11, Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark, the freshman,
Number 18, Vivian Broderick.
Vivian Broderick,
Number 19,
senior,
Abby Kornstead.
Abby Kornstead, a senior,
21,
Greta Glindenland,
Taylor Lemansky.
junior, Taylor Lemansky, a senior, There you have it, our national anthem. A little bit of a breeze blowing here tonight at Valley Stadium, which should help cool things off a bit for these two teams. As we get set for soccer. Valley Tigers at 6-3, ranked number 4. Dowling Catholic Maroons 7-1, ranked number 6. And the girls poll. And here we go. Dowling in the dark road uniforms. And Valley in the home whites here. Casey Baker in goal for the Tigers, and for the Maroons, Sally Gall, a junior and a senior. There is two assistant referees check the nets before they head over to the sideline to take their positions to get started here. They're in their green jerseys tonight. It looks like Dowling will kick it off to start the action in this one. And Caitlin Clark taps it back. And they'll drop it way back to get it started. Valley comes up to pressure a little bit. And the first foray to try to get across the half goes out to the Tigers. And it'll stay with Valley on the throw in. Haley Wasuskik will throw it in for the Tigers. Looking up the sideline. It's headed out there by Abby Kornstad. Wasuskik will get it in. Looking down there for Hannah Olson. Olson now gets it away and battling for it on the touch line down there. Knocked out. Sydney Sharp tried to keep it in play, but Dowling's going to clear it up the field. Battle for it out there. Caitlin Clark. Clark up the sideline looking for the pass back. That's Caitlin Clark, number 11 on the inside of the Valley player. Gets around her, and she's called for the foul on that takedown. I think it was Blake Morrow. So a little too aggressive there, trying to get to that ball. She was inside, had to try to come back outside. Here's kick up the field headed by Sydney Sharp. Valley controlling it, and then Sharp can't keep control. And back to the Maroons. Brooke Stoffel gets the throw in. They go up quickly, try to get it up there to Clark. And the defense clears it back. Lauren Broderick, the senior captain there. Now back up ahead, Caitlin Clark trying to run it down the defender. Will kick it out of there. And Wasuska clears it up, but Valley takes it. Julie Dunlop back inside. Maroons pressing the issue early, got it up in front of the Valley goal. See if the Tigers can clear it out. It goes out the side. And it'll stay with the Maroons. Tried to go in the middle to Caitlin Clark there, but a little too much pace on that. There's Julie Dunlop. She goes back outside. Try to chase that down. It's going to sneak out before Greta Lindenvan can get to it. The Tigers will try to work it back up the field, but can't get it in there. And Brooke Stoffel will come down to throw it in. Ayars has come down the line a ways, and she does, right down about close to the line with the box. Throw in there to Broderick. She tries to turn on it, and Sharp helps on the defense. Valley now try to clear it. On the run, up the sideline. Can she get to it? Sydney Fisher can't. So sent it up a little too much pace on the ball there, and back to Dowling. About 4 minutes in here, no score, really no shots either. As these two teams in the early going trying to Yeah, they sent it back to Taylor Lemansky, and then she sends it up ahead to Caitlin Clark quickly there. But right there on the defense is Sydney Fisher. Clear it out. So they're going to run with, looks like Caitlin Clark. Anytime they get it up there, they're going to try to push it up ahead to her and let her go after it. Outstanding freshman basketball player and also good soccer player, their leading scorer, coming in with 10 goals. Up the sideline on the run, Sydney Sharp. Sharp runs it down to the corner, and then it's knocked out. It'll be a corner for the Tigers, their first set piece of the night, the first corner for either team here. Van Weingarten gets it in and it's off the post. So bent inside just a little too much. And that wind was pushing it in, but that was a good hard shot right into the side of the goal there. So here comes Dowling again. They'll send it up to Clark. Good placement. Clark has it in toward the keeper. Cross goal! Clark! Beautifully played right across the front of the keeper into the goal with to give Valley the early lead. Caitlin Clark gets her goal number 11 on the season. Just a well-played ball up to her, and she handled it even though there were two defenders. She got behind him and got the shot across the goal. And Casey Baker, wasn't much she could do about that. Left to right into the right corner. And the Maroons take the early lead here. We'll see how Valley responds. Leaving Caitlin Clark up top all alone. And we've already seen that she can handle it up there by herself. They get it to her and get her some room with her speed. Now up the sideline, knocked down by Brooke Stoffel. Valley regains possession. Heel kick back. And it rattles around there. And Dowling keeps it in the back. Breland Kowalczyk. Back into the middle. Anna Olsen gets it blocked as she's winding up to take the shot. Defender came in there, Kornstad. And it'll be a corner for Valley, their second corner. Or no, there's a throw in, I'm sorry. I thought he had the angle on the flag, but it was straight out, so it'll be a throw in. Valley looking to get control of it. Dowling quickly on the move. Back up to Clark. But this time, defenders behind her. Playing one in front, one behind. Up to Sydney Sharp. Trying to go left sideline and not there. Dowling plays it in, and nice move by Broderick to kick it off. Valley retained possession. Center referee says move back a little bit more toward the half line on the throw. So she does. And Clark keeps at it. That'll go back to Dowling, though. Wasaska on the defense. Taken away by Broderick, Lauren Broderick. Now over there to Greta Gillen then. And it'll stay with Dowling. Nine minutes gone here in the first half. Dowling up 1-0. Get it in, double team. Broderick trying to beat the double team. Sends it across and just wide of the goal there. As that was a good entry pass in. And it's going to go off of Valley for a corner, the first corner of the night for Dowling. Well, Dowling once again on the attack. Vivian Broderick, the senior, will take the corner. That one scoots along the ground. And a big boomer over the top of the goal. Was worth the shot, but a little high there. I think that was Julie Dunlop. As into the wind, looks like it's easing just a little bit. The breeze is coming there out of the south, heading north. Might have lifted that ball a little bit too. As the Tigers had trouble getting it into penetration there. And here again. So Megan Nelson and Sydney Sharp kind of exchange places. Nelson comes to this side and Sharp goes out more toward the middle. That'll stay with Dowling. Haley Wasoskuk and Abby Van Weingart had Lauren Broderick sandwiched there. Here comes Dowling. Move it to the middle, looking for Clark. Tried to go out to that wing, but knocked down. There's a turn by Hannah Olson. And they're just going to have to clear it away. Braylon Kowalczyk clears it out of there for the Maroons so they can regroup. Now Valley setting up the attack. Over to Megan Nelson. Gets by the defender. Second defender comes in and pops it away. Got around that first defender. The second one was right in the spot where she needed to be. Good high throw in. Headed back toward the middle. Can tried to turn on that. Sydney Sharp. But again, Valley right there defensively. They'll try to clear it out of their half. Put the pressure back on, leading 1-0. Here comes Valley, steps in. But clear it up. That's Caitlin Clark up there again. You got to watch her. And this time they clear it away from her. She doesn't need much of an opening. Get the ball into space and go. And offside called. On Dowling. So it'll be a indirect free kick for Valley. Physical bumping going on there, and they call the foul. Julie Dunlop didn't like it, but the kick will go to the Tigers. Chance now to make something happen here. Up over the top. Oh, just over the head there. And goes out, but not a bad ball. Not bad placement in there. But Valley unable to handle it into the net. Leah Lodemeyer was one of them down there. You hear again the wind in my mic. It's just picking up, but just a little bit. Been gusting off and on. Now those flags are standing up straight there on the far side. Valley keeping it down on this side. Into the middle. Good back feed there. Dowling comes out with it though, up to Clark. Clark handles it, spins back around. And then Tigers step in and shut off that attack. Back over, that's Clark up high on the left side. Get it over, nope, knocked away. Tried to get it over to her. Valley comes back the other way, but no real advantage there as they get it up to Megan Nelson and tried to get it up to her. Van Weingarten in there. Jaden Lucky tried to step in and get that. Kick just hold them up a little bit with that wind. Gonna be hard on that end to kick it. Super deep. And Tigers trying to get it away there, but Greta Lindenvan sends it back. And Jaden Lucky gets it out of there. Maroons playing back when they got the one forward up there. Now she spins on it, turns and knocked away. Stays with it though, Caitlin Clark. It gives you a great advantage on defense. Back toward the middle, over to Clark, back inside. Looking for Lyndon Van, not there. And that'll go out into Valley. That time they tried to mount a little bit of attack with some help up there for Caitlin Clark, but Tigers shut it off defensively.
Tigers throw it.
That one came straight up. Official didn't see it as a handball, though, and that's going to go out the back end for a goal kick. Clark couldn't run it down. And looks like Ashlyn Williams is going to come in for Valley, the junior. And she'll replace Sydney Sharp. Junior in for the freshman. And there's Caitlin Clark. Hits it back, and fans did not like the pushing by Clark on that one. Gonna roll. Valley staying with it, and now Dowling has to clear it out. They're able to keep those extra defenders back there with just Clark up top because she's still a threat up there by herself. And And there's a handball. As Julie Dunlop came around on that one. So a free kick right at the left of the box there. Now, official will come over and give him 10 yards off for the wall. And Van Weingarten. He's got 5 goals on the season. See if she can get this one in toward the corner. Goal! Make it 6 for number 6. Into the net. Van Weingarten on the kick. We're tied up. That was a pretty one right up there in the corner. Abby Van Weingarten. So that handball comes back to bite Dowling. Here is got the kick just outside the box, and Van Weingarten strokes it home. And that's her 6th goal of the season. And trip called up there. Foul will go against Dowling. Unofficially, I've got 3 fouls on Dowling, none on Valley. Here's a drive up there. Handled on the outside. Nelson tries to come across and into the net. And looks like substitution for the Maroons. Number 13, Bridget Nolan, will come in. And she replaces Greta Lindenvan. So we're tied up here 1-1, about halfway through the first half. Tigers tried to shoot it in there to Van Weingarten. That's her there. Trying to get control of it, but up quickly to Caitlin Clark over on the left side. Clark will run it down. Looks at the defender. Now drops it back. Over to Broderick. And the keeper handles it there, Casey Baker. There, seems like the pace has picked up just a little bit here now. As Valley, a little more pep in the step after tying it up. And the Tigers will turn now again. Trying to go down the sideline to Megan Nelson. Nelson has it knocked away by Brooke Stoffel. It'll be a corner for the Tigers. Their 2nd corner of the first half. And they do the quick kick in. Nelson back over. Across the middle. Header. Oh, just through there. And just ball was just a little low to try to get a head on it. But been delivered a little bit higher maybe. Maddie Jenish in for Dowling. There, it looks like Ashlyn Williams was the one. Made an attempt on that ball in there, but didn't get it. Tigers knock it down. Jaden Lucky. Cross. Shot. And it's knocked away by the keeper. Whoa. Good reaction. She was kind of looking to the right and came back to the left and knocked that one away and saved it. And it'll give another corner for Valley. Their 3rd here of the first half. That one's high. Nobody can get a head on it, really. As the Maroons try to clear it out of there, but Valley comes back the other way, and that's going to be another corner for the Tigers. So they get their fourth corner here. And we'll see if Van Weingarten can work the magic this time. And the keeper goes up for it. Doesn't get it. Now it's rattling around in there. Long shot. Ricochets off. And it'll be a corner off a Dowling player. I think that was Jaden Lucky took the long shot. It hit a maroon defender. And he'll go out for corner number 5 for the Tigers here. They're looking for their first lead of the match after trailing early, then tying it up. So they come with that little short corner kick again. Now across the middle, header. Attempted but can't get to it. Lob shot over the top is going to go out there by Jaden Lucky. So Dowling holds off another charge there. Williams, Ashlyn Williams, heads it back. And Sally Gall, the keeper for the Maroons, will pick it up and give it a boot. Rattle around on the sideline. Williams finally trying to get a hold of it. She can't. Lauren Broderick. And here's Caitlin Clark. She can't get it through this time, but Broderick's right there to pick it up. Send it ahead. Over to Broderick. Vivian Broderick. Maroons being patient now. They got everybody pushed up ahead, but Valley will quickly go the other way. Megan Nelson clears it by the defender. Nelson back into the middle to Williams. Williams. Oh, try to shoot it in there on the run-in, but good defense by Dowling to knock it down. So our teammate flashing toward the middle, but defender shielded it away. Keeping a little closer eye, looks like, on Caitlin Clark now, up top. It's back over to Nelson. Nelson will go toward the middle this time. Wasiska gets it over to Nelson. She gets it right back. And the Tigers will set it up at the back and then push forward. 1-1 here. 13:35 to play, first half. Headed up. Oh, that was almost dangerously close to Ashlyn Williams, who was moving in on that, but it was high enough that she couldn't get to it, and the keeper, Gall, was able to pull it out of there. Caitlin Clark, she scored the Maroons' first goal. Here she comes, gets it by the defender. One-on-one! Off the post! Off the top. And it's going to be a goal kick. The AR says it was off the top and out. So, big opportunity by Clark. Lily Overstreet comes in for the first time, and Sydney Sharp back into the match for the Tigers. Williams comes out, and Leah Lodemeyer out for the Tigers. Man, Caitlin Clark, when she gets it, you got to be careful. Same way on the basketball floor when she got the ball in her hands. Going to fake you and drive you. Same kind of thing with her feet here. Well, come the Tigers. Up the sideline. Can she get to it? Going to run it down. Got a chance, and off the keeper. And they'll clear it out of there. And Valley will get the throw in. That was a nice run by Hannah Olson over there. Now the run in and the takeaway. Can she keep it alive? She does up the sideline. Can Olson get to it? She's on her horse against the defender, and she's going to get called for too much there against Brooke Stoffel. And the official's going to give her a little bit of a warning. And now he's going to give her a yellow. So must have said something there. Megan Nelson
Coming in for the Tigers,
with the yellow.
5, Ashlyn Williams.
10:59 to play here in the first half. You know, you saw the official came in and said something to her, and then I guess she disagreed, and then the official gave her the card. And the AR said that one was out before she kicked it, so it'll be a throw in here for Dowling. Oh, nice little thread the needle there. Back to the middle. And she turned on it. Little bumping going on. Drives it into the middle. Oh, and it's knocked away high. The shot by Sydney Sharp. But the keeper, Gall, pushed it over the top. And it'll be a corner for the Tigers. The sixth corner here of the first half for Valley. It's been down in the Dowling end here for a while. They had one run by Caitlin Clark that had a shot that hit off the top. Here's a high lobber caught by Gall. And pulls that down. Good job to spy that in the crowd and pull it out of there. Valley will take possession up at the half and move it up again. Trying to keep the pressure on. See if somebody's going to score and break the tie here before the end of the first half. Just about 9 minutes to play. 1-1 tie. Up to Clark. Caitlin Clark. She turns it. Gets by the defender. Second defender comes across. And then there's a collision, and that's going to go against Clark. Again, as she runs into Sydney Fisher. And here we go. Number 4 Valley trying to hold at home against number 6 Dowling. And down the line, the AR says that's going to go back to Dowling on the throw.
Coming in for the Maroons, number 6, Abby Coppola.
Abby Coppola coming in for Dowling. Junior forward will come in. Gives the rest to Vivian Broderick. Here's Valley, turns it into the middle. Well, second pass went awry there. Looking for Clark. Valley will just clear it out. Found out you can't let Clark get on the run, get by you, because she's got the speed and the skill of handling to set herself up. Well, nice give up the sideline. Now back into the middle. Ashton Williams trying to run that down, and Dowling will have to clear it out of there. Leah Lodemeyer coming back in for Williams. Ashton Williams. .6:35 to play first half. Valley tied it up. Now they're looking to take the lead here before the half. And Dowling with thoughts of getting it back up to Clark. There she is. They can't get it to her. They'd like to have her find the back of the net again here for half. Been played a lot in front of the Dowling goal in this second half. There's Clark on the setup. Pulls it back. Drives it wide. Handled her pretty well that time.
Coming in for the Maroons, number 9,
Sydney Fortelka and Greta Glindenbond coming in for Dowling. Caroline Smolt into the lineup for the Tigers. Approaching 5 minutes to play first half. 1-1 tie here on CISN.TV. Knocked down. It'll stay with the Tigers. And that'll stay with Dowling. Looks like Megan Nelson getting ready to come back in. They're sitting out for quite a bit there. Picked up the yellow card. Try to go outside. That pass picked off by Dowling. And they both fall down in the heap, but we keep playing. Here's Valley with it. Into the middle. Back and forth battle there. Fans, safe to say there's a shot in toward a weak one in toward the keeper. Fair to say the fans don't like how much physical action is being allowed to take place there, but it's pretty, appears to me anyway, pretty even both sides. And they're straight shoulder to shoulder on it, so. That one's going to drop back to the keeper. I'm up on 3.5 to play first half. Each of these teams would like to get one on the board, go in the locker room with the goal cushion. Up to Clark. Clark turns. 3 defenders behind her. Guess she's outside. That's Lindenvan. Cross, and that's over the top of the net. They were still playing. They didn't realize that, but it went over the top. The official raised his flag right away, so that was out and to be a goal kick. And Casey Baker will do the honors. Megan Nelson back into the match now for the Tigers. She sat down with 10:59 to play with a yellow. And we'll come in and give Abby Van Weingarten a rest. Van Weingarten has their only goal. Tigers in the white there. Working it up, building it up from the back. Well, Dowling on the run down the sideline, and push is called against Dowling there against the defender. So they get the free kick coming out the other way. .140 to play, first half. We'll often see those scores in the last couple minutes. We'll see if it happens here. Battle in the middle of the field. Trying to get it over to Clark. A lot of shoulder-to-shoulder action out there. As long as they're playing straight up, playing the ball. As we go under a minute to play here, first half. Tigers in the white. Dowling in the maroon. The dark uniforms. Up the side to Lily Overstreet. Nice pass to the feet there of Hannah Olson. Back into Olson. She sends it across, just high over the head of Nelson. Nelson was looking back up into the sun on that one, too. That would have been a tough one to try to play that ball. Headed out of there. She had Sydney Sharp on the run. And that'll be a corner for the Tigers here. Got to get it off before the clock runs out. They get it in quickly, and that'll be the half. So the first half ends 1-1 here at Tigers Stadium. And match kind of picked up there after Valley scored. So we'll take a break and we'll come back. We'll run down the first half scoring for you again, and we'll be back with more high school soccer on CISN.TV after this.
Be part of the movement to grow the beautiful game. Be a fan. Be part of Iowa's premier men's soccer team. Be part of the menace. And after each home game this season, your first drink is on us at the official Des Moines Menace post-game party at Legends American Grill. Redeem your ticket stub for a free Corona, Corona Light, or soft drink. Join us for these upcoming Menace games or find out more at menacesoccer.com.
Miss your hometown clothing store? The one that had it all? Everything to get the work done, all in one place? G&L Clothing is your hometown Iowa store. Stop in and see us, or we're only a click or phone call away. Family owned for nearly a century. G&L Clothing, 1801 Ingersoll, Des Moines.
G&L Clothing, your size, your style, we've got it all.
Hi, Ron here, head coach of Westside Auto Pros. When your car's on the injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible. I know that. That's why you need to bring it here to Westside Auto Pros. I have a team of experts that can fix almost every automotive injury, whether it's a fractured joint, a brake, or if your car just got its bell rung, no problem. We can even do a complete physical on your car to make sure it's game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get it back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging it back here. Let's move it, move it, move it.
Oh, we can't?
Believes in competition and good sportsmanship. Who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play for the experience. experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields. Here's to everyone.
$100 off MSRP. Select new 2017 Ford F-150 Crew Cabs at the all-new Schottenkirk Ford of Indianola. Up to $12,000 off MSRP. Select new 17 Expedition. New 17 Ford Escapes starting at $18,995. With 11 dealerships in 3 states bidding on your trade, Schottenkirk Ford is in a position to give you more for your trade. As part of the Schottenkirk experience, now offering free pickup and delivery for Indianola service customers. The all-new Schottenkirk Ford of Indianola. SchottenkirkFord.com.
Spring has arrived at the all-new Fireplace Superstore. Drop in and check out all the new 2017 patio furniture. At Fireplace Superstore, you will find Central Iowa's most complete outdoor furniture selection for your deck and patio, including gas and charcoal grills, fire pits, and wicker furniture. Get in on the early spring savings going on now. Fireplace Superstore has been creating your outdoor style for over 35 years. Fireplace Superstore just west of Homeacres on Douglas in Urbandale.
And here, we don't just dream of a better tomorrow, of a smarter way to do business or live, of perseverance and progress. We inspire it in others. We challenge the conventional, reimagine what it means to be better, and then dare ourselves to make it great. This is Iowa, and here, we don't just dream, we make history. This is Iowa, and here, we don't just dream of a better tomorrow, of a smarter way to do business or live, of perseverance and progress. We inspire it in others. We challenge the conventional, reimagine what it means to be better, and then dare ourselves to make it great. This is Iowa, and here, we don't just dream, we make history. This
Arrived at the all-new Fireplace Superstore. Drop in and check out all the new 2017 patio furniture. At Fireplace Superstore, you will find Central Iowa's most complete outdoor furniture selection for your deck and patio, including gas and charcoal grills, fire pits, and wicker furniture. Get in on the early spring savings going on now. Fireplace Superstore has been creating your outdoor style for over 35 years. Fireplace Superstore just west of Homeacres on Douglas in Urbandale. Spring has arrived
Your
at the
hometown clothing store, the one that had it all. Everything to get the work done, all in one place. G&L Clothing is your hometown Iowa store. Stop in and see us, or we're only a click or phone call away. Family owned for nearly a century. G&L Clothing, 1801 Ingersoll, Des Moines.
G&L Clothing. Your size, your style, we got it all.
We're committed to it, and I'm here to make sure that gets done.
Schottenkirk Chevy on the west end of Hickman, Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Repeat and referral and word of mouth. That's the main ways we receive our customers now, and after being here 10 years, that has just exploded for us. And that's a big area of our business because people like the way they were treated. The customer experience we can provide is second to none, and we're committed to it, and I'm here to make sure that gets done.
Schottenkirk Chevy on the west end of Hickman, Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Repeat and refer.
And good sportsmanship. Who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
It's time for live high school soccer on the Central Iowa Sports Network. High school soccer on CISN.TV is brought to you by Schottenkirk Chevrolet, Shields, Mid-Atlantic Coca-Cola Bottling, G&L Clothing, Westside Auto Pros. Now let's go live to the CISN sports team for the action on the field. It's time for live high school soccer on the Central Iowa Sports Network. High school soccer on CISN.TV is brought to you by Schottenkirk Chevrolet.
Back here at Valley High School, Darn Danielson with you on CISN.TV.
1-1 at the half, and a lot of action in that first half. Just 2 goals, but a lot of action. Dowling got it started with 34-16 to play. A nice lob pass up to Caitlin Clark on the left side. She had 2 defenders on her, but got behind them and then shot it across left to right into the right corner. And that put Dowling up 1-0 in the match. Then later on, about 14 minutes later, 20:43 to play, Abby Van Weingarten, there was a handball about a yard outside the left side of the box there. She took a beautiful free kick and wound it right in over the head of the keeper into the left side there from left to right, and just snuck it right in over the top of the keeper on a beautiful free kick. And so for Caitlin Clark, it was, what was that, goal number 11 on the season for her. Or excuse me, goal number 10 for Caitlin Clark. Let me check that if I had that right. I thought she had 10 coming into this. Did I write that down wrong? Yes, I did. She had 10 coming in. So that was number 11 for Caitlin Clark. And for Abby Van Weingarten, she had 5 coming in. That's goal number 6 for her. And so with 20:43 to play, we were tied up. Now, Valley had 6 corner kicks. They were on the offense there quite a bit. We had one other time where they got Caitlin Clark broke free, got down there, kicked it, and just landed over the top of the crossbar onto the net, and just a little high on the shot. But man, she broke through there and broke through the defense and got one-on-one against the defense again, against the keeper, I should say. And but Casey Baker was able to hold her off, and she ended up with a goal kick on that as it went over the top and landed there. Looking at it, Casey Baker has given up, well, that'd be just her 7th goal on the season. Sally Gall, who's given up only 2 goals on the season so far, now 3 with the one she gave up there in the first half. So a well-played game here, quite a bit of action. It kind of started out with the big push-up to Clark. She scored, and then Valley got a little more pep after they scored, and then things are kind of back and forth, and Valley will kick off here to start the second half. And a 1-1 match here as the shadows start to come over the field a little bit more. But looks like still at 82, so still pretty warm out there. And the breeze, it's been a nice little breeze tonight to kind of keep things a little bit better. So there's the whistle and the big boom up the right side right away for Valley as Megan Nelson tries to run it down, and Dowling will send it out. So Valley will start deep here in front of the goal. Headed back by Hannah Olson. And then a foul called on the Tigers. And that's going to be a yellow, it looks like. That'll be the second against the Tigers. That'll go against Hannah Olson.
Coming in for the Tigers, number 25, Ashlyn Williams.
She gets a yellow with 39:25 to play, so 35 seconds in. And getting up slowly is Abby Kornstad, who was on the receiving end of that. So the Tigers have 2 players working on yellow. Of course, Hannah Olson will sit out now with hers, but Megan Nelson picked up one in the first half. And the officials are hearing it from the Dowling fans over here. Thought things were a little too rough to start it out, but foul was called and the yellow card delivered. So coming in, looks like Emily.
Coming on for the Maroons, number 7, Emily Collins.
Emily Collins coming in for the Maroons. And they'll get the free kick from the spot of the foul there. Sent it with the wind up ahead. Lauren Broderick looking for Caitlin Clark in the middle there. Knocked away. Let's see if Valley changes the defensive strategy a little bit here coming out of half. Early on, Caitlin Clark got away for that first goal, and then they did a little better job on her, and then she got away and almost got a second one. We play one in front, one behind of her. Oh, nice leave into the middle there, but Megan Nelson was outside of that, couldn't get in to get to it. And there's the play in by Valley. That's kicked out for a corner. Second one here in the second half for the Tigers. They had 6 in the first half. We'll see how they play this one. In swinger. Williams gets a head on it! And the keeper got it out of there. Williams right against the keeper, headed it into her, and Sally Gall somehow got down and got that ball before Williams could get a foot on it and kick it into the goal. But good play right in front of the net by both players there. And Gall gets another save out of that one. And that'll stay with Valley. Tigers coming out very aggressive here to start the second half. Van Weingarten lobs it into Amelia Williams, looking, and she tries to get away there, and Lodemeyer rather, and there's a high one wide. And Kornstad coming back in, the captain. After that injury, good to see her back out there for the Maroons. We'll take the goal kick here. Beautiful, beautiful night at Valley Stadium. And the fans here on this side in the shade a little bit, so probably a little cooler out there for them. So trying to make the run. Williams trying to get it into the corner. And sent out by Dowling. Get it back to Lodemeyer. Trying to work it in the middle of Van Weingarten. Lex to push there, and it'll come back the other way. One tie here early in the second half. Maroons in the dark uniforms with the ball. Greta Glindenvan is back there trying to get a handle on that. It was Breland Kowalczyk. Now Lauren Broderick. As the Maroons try to handle it, and that'll stay with them. They're trying to push the issue now back the other way. Looking for Caitlin Clark. There she is. But knocked away by the defender. Nelson sends up. Will Williams between the legs of the defender there. And there's Valley pushing up. They're going to try to take advantage of this in their own half. Lobbed up ahead. Van Weingarten, can she turn on it? Does with the left foot, but it's deflected. And she couldn't get full force on it, and it looks like Van Weingarten is hurt. Kind of a little bit of awkward as she spun around on that. And She's getting up, holding her back a little bit. Well, he started to call for the coach, then put his hand up and said no, so she said she's okay, which is good. She can walk that off, hopefully. And we'll keep playing. Taken by Valley, but cleared out of there by Dowling. Try to set all the players up, tell you who's in and who's out when we get a chance here. That's Williams, Ashlyn Williams. For Valley. Jaden Lucky there. And then Weingarten going against Julie Dunlop. On the far side. And the AR puts the flag up, said it was out, and it'll stay with Valley. Lucky sends it across. That's Mackenzie Olson there. Back deep for the Tigers, Sydney Fisher and Blake Morrow. Here comes the Tigers again. Too much pace on that one, trying to get it outside. Now, Dowling gets it into their half. Try to send it across the middle, but stepping in there is Van Weingarten. Up ahead, Williams. Knocked down, foul called. It'll be free kick Valley.
Free kick, Tigers.
Van Weingarten. It's about 15 yards deeper than the one she scored on. To the left there, but same spot, but much deeper. On the kick that she got the free kick to score the goal on to tie it up for the Tigers here. Booms that one up ahead. Knocked down by the keeper. Out to the left side. Gall pushes it out of there. Pulled back by Sydney Sharp. Here comes Clark. Clark keeps it alive. Could she get to it? No. Cleared out by Sydney Fisher. Here come the Maroons. Greta Glindenman. Looking for Clark back in the middle. Gets it to her feet. She can't get through the defender. And it's going to go out for a corner for Dowling. Their first corner here of the second half. They only had one in the first half, if my stats are right. But to play a lot of that single forward with Clark up top, I think that has something to do with it sometimes. Headed out by the Tigers, return shot, and it's off. Looked like it was off Blake Morrow there, so it'll be another corner for Dowling. Swinging in, knocked down by the keeper. And the Maroons keep control for a minute. Now they get it ahead, got a little bit of thing going, but can't get to it. But they'll keep the pressure on. And Weingarten going back over towards Williams. Williams turns on it, gets it. Back to Nelson. Now big of a go to Williams, but broken up by the defender. And there again, it's going to go out and stay with Valley. So keeping Taylor Lemansky on her toes back there defensively.
And number 17, Hannah Olsen.
Grace Matera and Hannah Olsen in now for the Tigers. And Ashton Williams coming out for Valley. There's a shot across the middle, a pass across the middle. It's headed out by the defense, but handled. And then the left footer is going to go wide there, as Jaden Lucky did not have the angle on that. Ten minutes gone here in the second half. Nobody scored here yet in the second half. We're knotted up at 1-1. Number 4 Tigers, number 6 Maroons on CISN.TV. Little push into the inside. Van Weingarten turns, fires it right to the keeper. Clark had her hand up on the left side, wanted it a little deeper, that lob that they got it to her in the first half, worked a couple times. Now back the other way, but too wide on that. And defenders are going to get it away from Clark, even though she tried to run it down there. Keeps the pressure on. And good job by Mackenzie Olsen. But Broderick steps in there. Oh, nice footwork. Tried to get it back into Broderick, but knocked down. Is Vivian Broderick. Broderick to Broderick there. What they were looking for. Taylor Lemansky says, let's send it across the other way. Battle for it. Both teams trying to find the seam here. Over the top to Clark, but that's going to go too far. She won't, even with her speed, won't be able to run that one down. And
Goal kick, Tigers.
we'll have a couple subs here now for
Coming in for the Maroons.
Dowling, number 20, Ella Wagner, and number 10, Maddie Jenish. And they replace Greta Glindenvan and I think Julie Dunlop. Yeah, for the Maroons. Come out, get a little rest. As Valley looks up ahead. Knocked down nicely by the defender. Now they're pushing it up, trying to get it up ahead. They do. Nelson couldn't handle it. Wagner, the fresh legs there. Now up ahead to Caitlin Clark. Looking back across. Left footer goal! Beautiful ball handling by Clark. Took it to the right, back to the left footer. Scores it. .46:48 to go in the first half, and it's 2-1. Dowling make it goal number, make it an even dozen goals now on the season for the freshman Caitlin Clark. As she finds the net again that time. It's just almost like watching her on the basketball floor. She crosses you over, gets you stopped, breaks your ankles, then boom. She did it that time with the left foot and into the net. This time it was just the left foot. Our first goal was coming left to right across, and that one's going to go out, and it'll be a corner kick for Valley. So the Tigers now have to respond.
Number 19, Sydney Sharp.
Sydney Sharp back in for the Tigers. She's in there for Grace Matera. Comes in high, knocked away. Headed back toward the goal. Goal! Little dribbler had to wait to see it come down there. Olsen. Hannah Olsen with the goal. We're tied up again. Just kind of had to wait to see if it was coming down, and then she got her foot on it, and boom. Well, Hannah Olsen gets one in front of the net, and we're tied 2-2. Got a battle going. Here's Clark. Lobs it up, but it's right to the keeper. And let's see for Hannah Olsen. That puts her in double digits on the season, I believe, with 10. Yep, their leading scorer goes to double digits with her 10th goal of the season. There's a drive that's going to go wide. Dave Mabel, our man down there in the end, pulls it out. He's shooting some video and pictures. Watch for Dave Mabel's pictures and videos posted on our CISN.TV website here. After the game, you always get some good shots to add to our coverage, live coverage. Here come the Tigers. Got the momentum back a little bit after tying it up. They've never led. That one ricochets off the defender and makes it an easy handle for Gall and goal back there for the Maroons. 24 minutes and a little change here in the first half to go. Here comes Valley again, really pushing the issue into the middle. Oh, looked like a seam there. Now they stay with it. Now taken away. Battle back. Sydney Sharp in there. She gets it up. Ella Wagner finally gets it out of there. Taken back the other way. Lob over the top. Van Weingarten. Whoa. Valley really pressing the issue here. There's a lob back the other way. Oh, Clark almost got by the defender there. And that is dangerous if she does. It's sometimes dangerous when she goes one-on-one, as we saw the last time against a defender. And that one goes out back to Dowling. So a lot of spurts of action back and forth here. They're battling back again. Clark with it. Sends it by the defender, but they're right back there to clean it up. And up ahead of Van Weingarten. Kowalczyk was on her. Nelson trying to push it up, get something going there. Megan Nelson, and they'll stay with Valley. So one thing Valley now, after that score, they've been pushing it hard. On their end, here we go. Long shot. Oh, that hit the top corner of that net. About 1.5 feet too high. Otherwise, you got that right corner. And snuck it in there. But a bit too high, and Carolyn Smolt looks like will come back in for the Tigers. And Smolt Give Blake Morrow a rest defensively. It's the Tigers coming right back in, looking to push the issue. Hannah Olson. But there's Ella Wagner. Up to Clark. Clark sends it across. Nice pass. Leaves it out wide, but the defender gets over in time. Recovers. Haley Wasuska. Got it, man. It was a good leave up ahead by Clark. She can pass it as well as dribble and shoot it. Try to get it back inside to her. There's Clark. Going to try the long one, but that's going to go wide.
Goal kick, Tigers.
Back to the Tigers. Coming up on halfway through the second half, and we're still tied at 2 apiece. Casey Baker set to boom it out of there. As the wind really, the flag's laid limp now. The wind's kind of died. Into the middle. Tigers setting up the attack, trying to go outside. Couldn't get it there. Ella Wagner. And it'll just be cleared away by Mackenzie Olson. Leah Lodemeyer knocks it down. Sydney Sharp sends it out wide. A little too much pace on that one. Comes Dowling. See if they can turn it back around. Lodemeyer says, no, I'm going to stop it right here. Nice drop back to Sharp. Sharp to Hannah Olson. Olson splits the defenders. Can she come back across? Left footer, and I couldn't get much on that. And there's a battle out there for possession. And Jaden Lucky comes away with it. Not for long. Here's Lauren Broderick. Pumps it outside to Wagner. And Clark kicks it off of the Tigers. Caitlin Clark will take the throw in. She's got both their goals here. 12 on the season now. Turn around. Maddie Jenis. And a foul called. Got a little too physical. The physical stuff had kind of eased off a little bit, but now as this thing is even up again, maybe we'll see if it tightens up once again. Deep free kick straight on to the goal, but out quite a ways in the middle of the field. We'll see if they try to lob it over the top. Going to go straight over the top, and Ella Wagner running in there trying to get ahead on it. But it'll go out. And Blake Morrow will come back into the match for the Tigers along with Susanna Moore. And out is coming Jaden Lucky and Leah Lodemeyer. Give them a chance to refresh those legs for maybe the late run here as we're down to 17 minutes to play. Second half. Tied up. 2-2. That's Valley in the white. Maroons in the maroon uniforms, the dark uniforms. Darren Danielson with you on CISN.TV. Nelson with the far side. Megan Nelson. Lobs it up ahead. And Van Weingarten couldn't get the... knocked it down. Valley, we'll see the control move it up ahead here. Lauren Broderick says no. There we go. Anna Olson down the right side, tries to bring it back across, but nobody there but dark jerseys. Suzanne Moore just into the game. As the official hops over the ball. Official's in play. If it hits him, it keeps playing. And then you got to kind of watch change of the direction. You kind of get a read on the game as you're going. Kind of know what the teams are going to do, but sometimes they throw something different at you and you get caught and get hit. Or you have to hop over the ball like he did. It's one of the things that makes it interesting when they drop it back there. The Maroon forwards are right back there on it. It's not just an easy thing. Hasn't been anyway in this match. Another good Valley Dowling matchup here. Tied 2-2. Under 15 minutes to play in the second half. Neither team unable to sustain a real long run here. There's one up the sideline. Can she run it down? Nope.
Goal kick, Dowling.
And they go back to Dowling, and into the match will be Lily Overstreet once again.
Tigers, number 15,
Back
Lily
in
Overstreet.
for the Tigers, and Hannah Olson will come out and get a rest. Olson evened this up with 25:51 to play here. The tying goal. Tigers in their own half would like to get another one, take the lead. The way it's gone, it's been Dowling, Valley, Dowling, Valley. Dowling scored first and Valley's answered every time. Of course, the Tigers would like to flip that. Well, Dowling likes the way that sounds, would like to get one more here and then hold off. Up toward the middle. Nice look. Turn. Shot. Goal! What a turn by Van Weingarten.
By number 6, Adam Van Weingarten.
Van Weingarten, her second goal of the match, puts the Tigers up.
Coming in for the Maroons, number 9, Sydney Portelka. And number 13, Bridget Nolan.
With 13:18 to play,
Coming in for the Tigers.
gives the Tigers their first lead of this match, 3-2. And now we'll see if they can hold off the return here. The first time that the Maroons are playing from behind in this one. And a push there. It will go to Valley, and the referee's going to come over and give a card on that one. I thought I saw... Yeah, the AR over there, he saw the push from behind, and then he touched his pocket, indicating she should get a card on that.
Coming in for the Maroons, number 21.
And that'll be Bridget Nolan. First yellow given to Dowling here tonight. Valley has 2 of them. Hannah Olson and Megan Nelson. So AR thought she came in. It was dangerous coming in from behind like that. And so the referee came over and pulled the card on her. Sneak it through there. Can she get to it? On the run. Goal! Megan Nelson on the board. Gives Valley a 2-goal lead with 12:19 to play. So now they're coming over here to the sideline. And they're going to give the yellow card to the coach. He must have said something to the AR about that. I don't know if he thought. But yellow card goes against the Dowling coach, J.P. Pearson. And Megan Nelson with the goal for the Tigers. That's number 6 for Megan Nelson on the season. And now Valley has a little bit of a cushion. 4-2 here. Coming up on 12 minutes to play. Made a lot of substitutions at just a bit ago there. Probably some defensive subs, but anyway, they got getting a goal out of that. And we'll run down, try to run down who's in there when we get a chance for you. And a trip called on the Tigers. Dowling needs to get some scores here. Their time running down on them now, trailing by 2. And Valley just working it. Clock in their favor. And that'll stay with Dowling. Caitlin Clark has both the goals here for Dowling in the second half. Going to need somebody else to help out a little bit. Trailing by 2 now. Well, that's Blake Morrow back in the match. Lily Overstreet for the Tigers. And they're just content to move it around and keep it away as we hit 10 minutes to play, and there's a foul on Clark. And she had a couple words for the official, and he's talking to her now. As back to action under 10 minutes to play. 4-2 Valley. Van Weingarten sends it into the middle right to the keeper. Valley and Dowling boys teams out warming up here, getting ready for the second half of our doubleheader coming up next on CISN.TV. Clark tries to turn it, can't. Shot is high. As Megan Nelson shoots it there. Leah Lodemeyer coming back in for Valley. Lauren Broderick and Meg Simplot coming in for the Maroons. As Dowling, under 9 minutes to play, needs some scoring here. Up to Caitlin Clark if she can get to it. Battling for it. Knocked away. Back to Clark. Good defense back there by Mackenzie Olson. Freshman on freshman there. Oh, almost snuck that one in to the middle. There a little bit of a scramble, but Valley recovered and cleans it out. Hannah Olson back in for the Tigers. Van Weingarten will come out for the Tigers. And Valley's still able to clean that up. And we'll set it up ahead. Olson. Hannah Olson. Tried to get through the defenders there, gets stopped. But the longer Valley keeps it in their end, the better. Keeps the clock winding down. Here is Greta Glindenvan. Brings her back the other way. Now stay with Dowling. On the throw. Back in for Dowling, or in for the first time, I believe, Peyton Stork, freshman. Oh, excuse me, no, that was Vivian Broderick, 18, not 16. So Vivian Broderick back in, the senior for the Maroons. Thought it was a 16, not the 18. Those ponytails are tough to see the numbers sometimes. Van Weingarten coming in, so substitutions here, kind of winding on the clock a little bit for the Tigers, as they're taking their sweet time with a 2-goal lead now. Abby Van Weingarten gave the lead with 13-18 to go here in the second half, and then with 12-19 to play, Megan Nelson gave him a little insurance there as they get it into the middle. Caitlin Clark tried to leave it into a teammate, but now up over the top. Van Weingarten trying to run that one down. And Dowling will just have to clear it. So no one else getting in the scoring column for Dowling. Clark with 2 goals, but they needs a little help. And there's a push. Hannah Olson pushed that left arm out and drew the foul. And comes back the other way. Grand Valley content to keep the ball moving, keep it away from Dowling, and keep the clock running. Approaching 4 minutes to play here. 4-2 Valley lead. Run up the right side. Defender's right there. Shut it off. Van Weingarten. Over to Olson. Now back across. And Lodemeyer, can she run it down? She does. Keeps it alive. Back into the middle. Then Weingarten tried to left foot it across. And it's over the top of the net. She was looking for the hat trick there. But didn't get it to go. 3 minutes to play. Let's see. Sharp back in for the Tigers. Caitlin Clark knocked it down. They're looking to get it back to her. Into the middle, Broderick. Broderick tried to sneak it into Clark, but she's double teamed. Van Weingarten takes against pressure, hangs on to it. Two minutes to play. 4-2 lead, Valley. Tigers looking to go to 7-3 on the season, looking to give Dowling just their second loss, their first loss to an Iowa team. Just going to dribble it through traffic there, Nelson. The Dowling crowd kind of quiet, hoping for something big here to break. Maybe a goal to cut the lead in half and then get something working. But so far the Tigers been able to run this clock down. And under a minute to play. Up the field. And they've really neutralized Caitlin Clark pretty good here. She got the one goal with 26:48 to play first half, but they've been able to keep it away from her feet for the most part. Here in the second half. And 15 seconds to play. It looks like the Tigers are going to get the come-from-behind win here tonight against Dowling. They had to come from behind 3 times before taking the lead and holding it for good. There's a turn on it, and that's it. The Tigers will win 4-2 here over Dowling in a great match. It was Valley with 13:18 to play took the lead and then got the insurance goal about a minute later, but back and forth action through the first half and into the second half, halfway well into the second half here before Valley gets the 2-goal advantage and goes on to the win. We'll take a break. We'll come back and wrap up the scoring and wrap up this game right after this.
Be part of the movement to grow the beautiful game. Be a fan. Be part of Iowa's premier men's soccer team. Be part of the Menace. And after each home game this season, your first drink is on us at the official Des Moines Menace post-game party at Legends American Grill. Redeem your ticket stub for a free Corona, Corona Light, or soft drink. Join us for these upcoming Menace games or find out more at menacesoccer.com.
Ron here, head coach of Westside Auto Pros. When your car's on the injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible. I know that. That's why you need to bring it here to Westside Auto Pros. I have a team of experts that can fix almost every automotive injury. Whether it's a fractured joint, a brake, or if your car just got its bell rung, no problem. We can even do a complete physical on your car to make sure it's game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get it back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging it back here. Let's move it, move it, move it.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
And here, we don't just dream of a better tomorrow, of a smarter way to do business or live, of perseverance and progress. We inspire it in others. We challenge the conventional, reimagine what it means to be better, and then dare ourselves to make it great. This is Iowa, and here, we don't just dream, we make history.
$11,000 off MSRP. Select new 2017 Ford F-150 Crew Cabs at the all-new Schottenkirk Ford of Indianola. Up to $12,000 off MSRP. Select new 17 Expedition. New 17 Ford Escapes starting at $18,995. With 11 dealerships in 3 states bidding on your trade, Schottenkirk Ford is in a position to give you more for your trade. As part of the Schottenkirk experience, now offering free pickup and delivery for Indianola service customers. The all-new Schottenkirk Ford of Indianola. SchottenkirkFord.com. Up to
Fireplace Superstore. Drop in and check out all the new 2017 patio furniture. At Fireplace Superstore, you will find Central Iowa's most complete outdoor furniture selection for your deck and patio, including gas and charcoal grills, fire pits, and wicker furniture. Get in on the early spring savings going on now. Fireplace Superstore has been creating your outdoor style for over 35 years. Fireplace Superstore just west of Homemakers on Douglas in Urbandale. Spring has...
Here at Valley Stadium, the final in an outstanding girls soccer match here tonight, 4-2, Valley. Shields, Mid-Atlantic, Coca-Cola bottle, GNL Clothing, Westside Auto Pros. Now let's go live to the CISN sports team for the action on the field. It's time for live high school soccer on the Central Iowa Sports Network. High school soccer on CISN.TV is brought to you by Schottenkirk Chevrolet, Shields, Mid-Atlantic Coca-Cola Bottling, GNL Clothing, Westside Auto Pros. Now let's go live to the CISN sports team for the action on the field.
What?